Life is messy. It's full of uncertainty, struggle, and responsibility. But according to clinical psychologist Dr. Jordan Peterson, we can bring order to the chaos by living with intention, integrity, and courage. In his best-selling book, 12 Rules for Life, Peterson shares timeless principles that can reshape the way you think, act, and grow. Here's a detailed look at each rule and why they matter. Rule 1. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. This isn't just about posture, it's about presence. When you stand tall, you signal to the world and to yourself that you're ready to take on life. Peterson compares it to lobsters, yes, lobsters, who instinctively stand straighter and become more dominant when they feel confident. Your body language shapes how others treat you, but more importantly, it shapes how you treat yourself. Rule 2. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. We often neglect our own needs while going out of our way to care for others. But if you had a sick friend or pet, you'd make sure they got the help they needed. Why not offer yourself the same compassion and responsibility? This rule is a reminder to value yourself, not in a selfish way, but in a deeply respectful one. Rule 3. Make friends with people who want the best for you. Your social circle shapes your mindset. Peterson urges you to connect with people who genuinely care about your success and well-being, not those who hold you back or enable your worst habits. It's not just about loyalty, it's about alignment. Surround yourself with people who push you to grow. Rule 4. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. Social media makes it easy to fall into the trap of comparison. But everyone's path is different. Progress is personal, so ask yourself, am I a little better than I was yesterday? Small, consistent improvements lead to big changes over time. Rule 5. Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. Parenting isn't about being liked all the time. It's about raising capable, respectful people. Kids need clear boundaries and guidance, or they become difficult for others and eventually themselves. This rule challenges you to be honest, firm, and loving in how you raise and discipline. Rule 6. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. Before pointing fingers at society, fix what's broken in your own life. Are your habits in check? Are your relationships healthy? Cleaning your room becomes a metaphor for taking responsibility. Only once you've cleaned your own chaos can you meaningfully help fix the world's. Rule 7. Pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. In a world driven by quick fixes and instant gratification, meaning is the deeper path. It often requires sacrifice, discipline, and patience, but it leads to purpose. This rule is about resisting shortcuts and doing what's right, not what's easy. Rule 8. Tell the truth, or at least don't lie. Lies, even small ones, corrode your soul and your relationships. Peterson doesn't demand brutal honesty in every moment, but urges you to avoid conscious deception. Speaking truth brings clarity, even when it's uncomfortable. It anchors you in reality and builds inner strength. Rule 9. Assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't. Too often we listen to reply, not to understand. But every person has a story, a struggle, or a piece of wisdom you haven't heard. Approach conversations with humility. This rule reminds us that listening, truly listening, is an act of learning and respect. Rule 10. Be precise in your speech. Don't speak vaguely. Don't dance around problems. If something's wrong, name it. If something matters, say so. Clear speech leads to clear thinking, and clear thinking leads to better action. Precision helps cut through the fog and face reality directly. Rule 11. Do not bother children when they are skateboarding. Kids need risk. They need challenge. It's how they build courage, strength, and independence. Overprotecting them weakens their spirit. This rule defends rough play, scraped knees, and the freedom to fall. It's how resilience is born. Rule 12. Pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. Life is suffering. That's a reality we can't avoid. But even in darkness, there are moments of beauty and peace. Sunset. A kind word. A cat purring on a sidewalk. Don't overlook these moments. They remind you that even in chaos, there's something worth holding on to. These aren't just rules, they're reminders. To live honestly, to carry your burden with strength, to find meaning even in suffering. If this message speaks to you, like and share it with someone who might need it too. And don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing ideas, simplified. Order your world one principle at a time.